Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. In today's video, we're discussing skin cycling, the newest, greatest, and latest skincare trend that's been all over TikTok and Instagram. You guys know because you, like me, consume a lot of beauty media, so you guys already know what skin cycling is all about. Just in case you don't, it's basically having like an established routine. Night 1, you usually exfoliate. Night 2, you do retinol. Night 3 and 4, you do reparative skincare, so repairing ingredients, soothing. For the last few years, my skin has been on a roller coaster. When I was a teen, I never really got bad acne. I rarely ever broke out. Like, I had pretty good skin. And when I hit my 20s, my skin was like, So I decided to give skin cycling a try because my skin has just been through everything. I spend periods where it's fine, I spend periods where it's really bad, and I think that's just the nature of skin for a lot of us. But because skin cycling kind of follows a routine, a cycle, I thought it would be a good thing to like regulate my skin. So I decided to try it out, and today I thought I'd share my experience with you. Everything that I've thought, everything that I've noticed. Do I think skin cycling is worth it? Would I recommend skin cycling to you guys? I really want to dive deep into skin cycling in this video and just break it down so we can really understand if it's something that we should all just jump in and try, or if it's more, a thing that works for some people, it might not work for others. I'm about to spill all the tea. So if you're interested in skin cycling, if you want to know if it's gonna work for you, then please make sure to keep watching. I don't know why I did this, but let's just get started. Skin cycling, as I mentioned, skin cycling is night 1, you do exfoliation, so you're going to do AHAs, BHAs, you're going to include that in your skincare routine. Night 2 is retinol, so you're going to incorporate a retinol, like a serum, a cream, whatever, into your skincare routine. And then nights 3 and 4 is just going to do more basic skincare, like moisturizer, add hyaluronic acid, and just ingredients that are more soothing, not really actives that are going to repair your skin issues. It's just like taking care of your skin barrier. In theory, to me, that makes sense. And I think I was already doing a version of this intuitively. Like, I definitely had my skin cycling of sorts, but I hadn't really labeled it and it wasn't as precise as this. I was just doing what I thought my skin needed, and I was like, oh, okay, so if I just exfoliated yesterday, maybe today I want to do something a little more gentle, or, oh, I'm noticing I'm having a lot of clogged pores, I'm going to add a clay mask tonight. Whatever, like, I was kind of really looking at my skin, listening to it. I wasn't really thinking about skin cycling though, so when I decided to test it out, this is what happened. Because my skin has been so out of whack lately, breaking out a lot, I've been traveling a lot this year. That also does not help my skin. I break out so much more, and it does definitely get dry and flaky, even though I have more of a normal skin type. I'm not very oily, I am not very dry, I'm more in the middle, but sometimes, you tend to break out a little more or get super, super dry. So my skin has been going through it lately. It definitely has gone through its bad times. I decided that the structure of skin cycling would benefit me to help me get at a level where my skin isn't drastically different every single day. And I will say, after skin cycling for I think over a month, that has been the case. When I first started, I immediately noticed a difference. My skin was less irritated, it looked brighter, and just in general, I didn't have a lot of breakouts. I wasn't getting like patches of irritation and dermatitis. Like, it kind of corrected itself very, very quickly with the 1 night exfoliation, 1 night retinol, 2 nights of rest and repair. So I think to an extent, it definitely worked. And I'm so sorry that I don't have like before and after pics. I know that's what you guys live for, but honestly, I didn't plan ahead. I wasn't trying skin cycling to create content. I was just trying it out to see if it would help my skin. So I'm sorry, I definitely will include clips of what my skin looks like today, because I think that's kind of gonna help. My skin isn't perfect at all, but I definitely noticed it wasn't like a super drastic change, but I noticed it, and it was more of like a leveling thing so that my skin can look consistently good and not have like good days, bad days, and everything in between. So I'm sorry about not having like before and afters, but that's just real life, people. It is what it is. In conclusion, personally, I think skin cycling did work to an extent, because now that I've been doing it for a while, after a month, I realized that my skin needs more. I started noticing that I was getting clogged pores on my nose, like a lot on my nose, on my forehead, over here, but I'm also getting like texture here and blackheads here, which I used to never get. And I realized it's because I wasn't exfoliating as much as I needed to. So when my skin was kind of feeling better, very stable. I really noticed that exfoliating like once, maximum twice a week, if the skin cycling allowed, was not enough for my skin. I definitely need more. I need to incorporate more AHAs and BHAs. I don't love to mix those, so I was really limited with the structure of skin cycling. So I definitely realized I needed that. Also, retinol for me is like a consistency game. Like the more you use it and you train your skin to use it, the less it's gonna be irritating and the more benefits it will bring. And again, I didn't have enough nights in a week where I was using retinol, 2 at most. And to me, that wasn't enough, I realized. So I needed to, exfoliate more and do more retinol. Skincare that soothes and that repairs your skin barrier is amazing. Like I love having those days and I definitely still implement reparative days. But what I figured out, and something that again I've been doing intuitively, is whenever I do retinol, I tend to keep everything else super simple. So I'll do like a really, really simple cleanser. I'll do really simple moisturizer. I'll add hyaluronic acid or just a soothing serum. I'm not gonna go, all out and get crazy that night and then have to wait till the next night to repair. You know what I mean? Like I can mix those, and I think we can all do that, obviously. But yeah, I definitely recognize that my skin needed like less rest days and more exfoliation, more active ingredients to help it look better, more vibrant, less clogged. Personally, for me, I think skin cycling was kind of a reset when it came to my skin. I think I had been maybe doing way too much exfoliation or retinol, or I was mixing ingredients that I wasn't supposed to be mixing, because sometimes, you get excited, you try all these things, and your skin doesn't love you for it. So I think this was like the perfect reset routine. So if you're having problems and you need something to reset, maybe this is it. But I wouldn't say that I want to do skin cycling for long periods of time. I think that wouldn't be as beneficial for my skin as just identifying kind of problems that I'm trying to fix and then going, attacking them head on. I definitely would recommend skin cycling if you are in your late teens, early 20s. I think this is the perfect time for you to do skin cycling, especially if you don't have any like underlying skin issues, like super sensitive skin, a lot of dryness, or a lot of acne, like hormonal acne. This skin cycling routine doesn't have nearly enough active ingredients, or maybe it has too many active ingredients depending on your skin. So it is not obviously made for every single person in mind. But if you're in your late teens, early 20s, and you have no underlying skin issues, then I definitely recommend you try this out. It really will help you start introducing ingredients to your skin that are beneficial, like retinol, in a more gentle way, and it's gonna help you grow used to these products. So I think it is a great like intro to skincare, especially if you're someone who doesn't do a lot of skincare, or if you're someone who is very enthusiastic about skincare and you want to try all the products. This is a good way to keep yourself from destroying your skin barrier, especially if you're newer and you're just excited to play. Again, if you have super oily skin, hormonal acne, or anything like that, skin cycling is not going to have nearly enough active ingredients for you to target your skin concerns. So definitely you could do a variation of this, but I don't think you should follow it to a T. Same if you're older or you're simply targeting things like dullness, fine lines, texture, blackheads, uneven skin, because again, it's not going to have nearly enough active ingredients to help you combat these skin issues. And then you won't get the results you want. Like your skin is not going to look horrible, but it's not going to look as good as it could look if you were implementing more active ingredients and you're really finding a routine that works specifically for your skin at that moment. One thing I do think is really beneficial about skin cycling is kind of the blueprint. And I think that's how I'm going to use it. Like I'm going to use the blueprint of skin cycling because it makes sense in my mind. I'm just going to make it mine, So if I feel like I need more exfoliation and more retinol, to me, that's going to look like night 1 exfoliation, night 2 retinol, night 3 like reparative skincare, night 4 exfoliation, retinol, repairing, and so on and so forth, depending on what I need. And if my skin starts getting a little too irritated, I can cut back. Or if I still feel like I need a little more punch, I can do retinol more nights. It all depends, but I like the blueprint of skin cycling. I'm just not gonna adopt the concept. I think it was coined by a dermatologist. I saw it on TikTok. I can leave the information below for you guys. The concept was definitely created by someone who knows skin. It wasn't just like a weird thing that just popped out of nowhere. It definitely has science behind it, but I don't think it will be accurate for everyone. The blueprint though, that I can get behind. And then one thing I forgot to mention with skin cycling, this mainly happens at night. So in the mornings, personally, all I do is cleansing. I do vitamin C, moisturize, and SPF. that doesn't change. Usually all the excitement happens at night for me. Like I'll switch up my nighttime skincare routine. That's when I'll do most of my actives, and depending on the night, it's gonna be different. But for the day, I just do vitamin C, SPF, very, very important ingredients, but I just keep those in the morning and I don't fuzz with that. And I think that's like the premise of skin cycling as well. You focus it at night and then in the morning you keep it simpler. In conclusion, to wrap up this video, do I think skin cycling is beneficial? Yes, it can be beneficial for people who are just starting out in your late teens, early 20s, for people who need kind of a skincare reset. I think it is a good concept. There's nothing wrong with it, but if you need more active ingredients in your life, if you are targeting more serious skincare concerns, this definitely is not enough for you. I don't think skin cycling is bad for your skin at all. I think it definitely has its benefits, but it will be better for some people than for others. It'll never destroy your skin, so if you still want to try it out, go ahead, try it out, see how your skin reacts. I don't think it's gonna be damaging to your skin, but it might not transform your skin the way you want it to be transformed. Now that I've shared what I think in my experience, what do you guys think? Have you tried skin cycling? Has it helped you? Has it transformed your skin? Let me know down below. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. Do you support it 100%? Are you, keeping it at arm's length? Let me know. Let's have a discussion in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed today's video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, kind of like today's video, then please make sure to subscribe. Buttons down below. You'd be helping me out a lot and you'd be getting new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned a little bit more about skin cycling if you were curious about it. Thank you. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.